Ginger Walk is back. Ginger is back in the house. She's really, really happy. It's been 3 weeks approximately that she didn't do her normal ride. Yeah, I've been away for a few weeks traveling. I think I've missed her more than she missed me. She was really well taken care of by lovely people. But she's happy to find her path, like our normal, regular walk here home. Today there's many things I felt of speaking about, but let's what feels most easy to share right now is the realization of from where am I looking from? I think that's the question that's most, I don't know, it's pointing directly to the realization that I'm looking from awareness, that I'm looking from infinite awareness. That's the true position of the perception. So if I realize that I'm looking from the infinite to the finite, I'm looking from awareness, from this pure empty space of awareness. I'm looking from there. This is my true self. And I'm looking at the finite. Finite thoughts, form, everything that is in the form, apparently in the form when I look at them from the mental space, from labeling and thinking. So I'm looking at thoughts from the light of awareness. That you can check that in your direct experience. It's just simply just overlooked because of a belief that I am the finite, looking at the infinite. But what is the true perception? If I'm looking from the infinite, I'm looking from that pure light, that white light, that purity, that pure emptiness. It's transparent. It's not, we can't point our finger to it. We can't say like, this is it. It's formless. Give me a sec. I have to pick up here. Okay, so that is self-realization. That's the realization of your true nature. And then there are only analogy that can explain it, because it's unexplainable. It can only be described by analogy. And so the analogy of the sky and the clouds, it's really, I find is really clear. If we are that sky, that open space, that infinite consciousness, infinite awareness, just this awareness that's here right now. We believe ourselves to be the cloud and say like the cloud are the thoughts. So if I believe myself to be the cloud, there are more turbulence in the cloud. Because I'm focusing on the thing, the cloud. And I believe I need to sort out the cloud, but I am the sky. And the sky doesn't need to sort out clouds. And the clouds are made of the sky. The thoughts are not separate from the sky, they are made of it. They're not separate from consciousness or awareness, they are made of it. There are waves or clouds in the sky. But realizing your true position, you are that light, that sky. You're looking from there. So the question, from where am I looking from? And you reposition yourself in true position, in the true position in consciousness, that changes everything. Because the cloud, you don't have to sort them out. You don't have to, you can allow them to come and go. And if you're really entangled into them and the sky seems to be lost, the sky is never lost. It appears to be lost when I'm completely contracted in the cloud or in the thought or in the emotion. But I can always come back to myself. Come back, rest back in myself, in this self. This silence. I can use the mind to deconstruct the mind. What is it that I believe about myself now that is creating suffering? What does it do to me when I believe that? And on a more practical way, because what is the practicality of that? To live my human life, my human experience, my human adventure from that recognition. My perception is that you can have more awareness of where you put your attention, because attention is the power that creates my life. So we are the power of attention, and if I retract my attention from what I don't wish to live, instead of focusing on what I don't want, I focus on what I want without needing it. That's where there's subtlety here, because wanting and grasping, as soon as I want and grasp, I lost it. Out. But I can retract my attention from what I don't wish to create. So if there's an argument, a drama, something that I perceive I need to defend, then I know I'm identifying with the cloud. And I can rest back and just say, no, thank you. I don't want that. I don't wish to invest my energy in that. And my life continues to weave from my clarity. So being more conscious. This practical, very, very practical realization of where I put my attention, and I can focus my attention, and I can open it. I can unfocus or rest back my attention in the self, and allow life to unfold from this acceptance, this love of everything, while allowing my preference. That's the subtlety. I think, or I believe, as soon as we express I think or I believe, we contract. My direct experience is that wanting to have no preference is a preference. When I see people living this recognition in our human experience, it doesn't mean not acknowledging our preference or our need. In my perception, it means allowing life, acknowledging my preference and my need and stating them without the need for them to be fulfilled. I find there's a sweet spot there. You decide from where you want to live, what you desire, without having an attachment to having it. Because everything is equal. Everything is equally fun. But it's okay to have preference. It doesn't mean like I just rest and do nothing. It's more like I do what I love, I do what I prefer. But I have no attachment to it being materialized. And this is what I transmit. If you work with me, and my preference are stated in my price. But that's the coding, that's the transmission that you get when you choose to work with me. And that's the liberation, that's bliss. So like a heart surgeon, if you wanted to have your heart fixed, you will hire the best heart surgeon. So I am a heart surgeon, spiritual heart surgeon. I became that through my own study, my life study, and the way I experience reality. So we went to Barcelona and I visited the Sagrada Familia Cathedral. It's so magnificent. And while we were in there, in the finite, looking at the infinite, the higher you look, the clearer the light. So the cathedral is representing that from the higher realm, the light is white. And so at the ceiling of the cathedral, the glass are clear. They're not tainted. Well, what I'm saying is that we are that light. We are that clear glass already. So we're not looking at it, we're looking from it. And all the tainted glass produce beautiful color and beautiful shape on the wall, like magnificent color, by the tainted glass. And the tainted glass is the mind. So when we look through the mind, through the filter, we see shapes and colors, refractal of the pure light, of the pure white light. Nothing could ever be seen without the pure light. And you are the pure light that makes seeing things possible. So we all are, I'm not saying just me or you, the light of consciousness is the same. It's not tainted. It's without attribute. And it's the same one that is looking from all perspective and angle of every body mind. The body mind is the filter. But we are not that filter. So I experienced visiting the Sagrada Familia as pure magic. Looking at the representation of ourselves. And most people believing it to be outside of ourselves. So the activation of your light body, the activation of the wisdom body, is the realization of your true nature, which it's always been there. It's just that being conscious of it changes how you interact in the world, and it changes your life, because you are the power of attention. And yeah, you can't engage in arguments and defending and convincing and trying and chasing when you know that you are already fulfilled, already whole, and you can relax back, open your arms, open your heart, and receive. And the more you are open, the more you receive. It's shifting from doing things to get something, from doing what you enjoy simply for the purpose of your enjoyment. It's also realizing that the more you do what you enjoy, the more life supports you. It's being super relaxed without working hard. And that's the magic. It's already here. It doesn't have to be found anywhere. You don't have to manifest anything. You can use your imagination to bring to life what you enjoy most. Its imagination is working through you to create. So I'd say one of the practical things as well is to not do anything out of guilt or out of feeling forced to do it, because that's your self-imposition. You are imposing on yourself. It's like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you are feeling guilty or in an obligation to do things, it's only you doing it to you. You are the entirety of it. So if you start to question, from where am I acting from? Out, Ginger. Ginger, this is not good. No. Out. Hey. Oh, she's eating stuff. So if you start to question before taking an action, from where am I acting? Am I acting out of fear, of lack? Acting out of guilt? And then just drop it. Don't engage any action from guilt or fear of lack, because that creates the reality of that. There is no lack. If you act from inspiration, life supports you. You can jump in the void. The field support the field. So be living in alignment, align, walking straight ahead, align with your inspiration, your intuition. It brings us to live a more balanced life, where I don't overwork, but I don't, like, I take care of my body. I take care of my loved ones. I take care of my work, which is my passion. It's the way I choose to experience love. I take care of nourishing my soul. If I feel like traveling, I do. If I feel like resting, I do. It's less of a... There's no edge. There's no... It's not Monday or Tuesday or Sunday. It's the same day. It's the same day. It's the same. There is less of a contrast. less of a contrast of fun and not fun. You gotta be willing to lose the contrast of the big, you know, like the Russian, I always look for the word, les montagnes russes, the rides, the fair rides, how do you call this, like, anyway, the up and down of excitement and disappointment. There's no, it's more equal, it's just this contentment. When that is enough, it opens up, it gets more and more yummy, more and more enough, more and more enough. It's more than enough. You lose interest in the up and down. That's it. It's like, oh, do I really want to go there? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm well here. Yeah. I think that's it for today. Connect with me if you feel inspired, or if something in you is thirsty for this, for what I'm transmitting, because the description is just the surface. Yeah, my calendar is open. There are a few ways to reach out. Enjoy your day. Bye.